So good morning students. So listen here, this is a lens maker formula, is it right? So in this lens maker formula we are going to find a relation between the radius of curvature, is it right? U, that is object distance, V, image distance, is it right? And focal length, is it right? Even the refractive index also, is it right? So how we can compare with this all variables? So this is a lens of convex I have taken here. Similarly we can find for the concave also. Yes, the derivation is also important because इसमें derivations भी आते हैं. So suppose this is the first surface which you take as x, and suppose this is what P1 and this is suppose y, is it right? And at the center this is P as a what optical center, this is what suppose P2, clear? So suppose O is the object, is it right? It strikes the surface. So first this is the surface. If you take a ray coming from where this part is definitely a denser, so the ray coming from rarer to the denser. So when the ray coming from rarer to denser, we will use the formula of rarer to denser, is it right? So what happened in the denser? First you take a normal line. You know the normal line will always cross from the center of curvature. Let me write here, it is C1, is it right? And if this is the main ray of incidence and we know if this is a part of denser, तो denser part में क्या करता है वो? Yeah, it is in the denser part. In the denser part what happened? It is definitely bends towards the normal. So bend towards the normal, and let me take, this is the ray which is bent towards the normal, and it strike at this point, and suppose this is I1. Is it clear? Okay. Once again, for the second surface, that is x P2 y, the ray coming from denser, you can see O, and let me take, this is a point M, and here the point is what? N. Is it right? So at this point N, first you take a normal line once again. So this ray is not important, so let me remove this. Is it clear? I need a normal line. So once again let me take a normal line, but this time the normal line will strike in the what left side as what C2. Clear? So what happened? M to N, you can see this is a point N. From N, what happened here? This is the main ray, so definitely this is the normal. You know it is bent away from the normal in the rear. So when it is away, definitely away will be not towards the normal, it is away from the normal. So away होने के कारण, so let it strike at this point what? I. So this is the first formation. Once again, you have to use the formula rarer to denser. The second formula you have to use denser to rarer. And when both the equation combine, then only it form the lens formula. So combination के लिए हम लोग क्या use करेंगे? Addition will use. Okay. So let's see how it form the addition. Now you can see, right? When the ray of light it passes, or you can see this is from the O. When the ray of light passes from O and strike on the surface X, P1 and Y, definitely then the image is formed at I dash. That time image distance will be V1 and object distance will be U1. So here the relation we take it, the relation is rarer to denser relation. We know this is the relation already we have done in the spherical refracting surfaces. So this is mu1 and u, mu2 by v, mu2 minus mu1 by r. ये हो गया relation. अब इस relation में देखो u कौन है? U is the object distance, so it is u. Okay, I have written u. And v कौन है? Image distance हो गया v1, so I have written here it is v1. And this is done by the first surface, whose radius is what? r1. ये दिख रहा है तुमको? ये हो गया तुम्हारा r1. Every distance we take it from the optical center. We know that. चलो ठीक है, r1 लिख लिया. But when the ray strike from Mn, यानी कि denser से pass कर रहा है ना, तो denser to rarer I have written here from Mn to Ni, is it right? Then by the equation, then what we write the equation के लिए हम लोग denser के लिए क्या equation लिखते हैं? It is what? Same. it is m2 minus u plus m1 by v, m1 minus m2 by r. in this relation mn से जब ये स्ट्राइक जब पास करेगा तो इट फॉल्स एट द आई. इट मीन्स ये नाउ इट मीन्स i1 अब यहाँ नहीं रहा, अब इमेज बन गया i में. तो यानी कि सेकेंड सरफेस की वजह से i में बन गया. इज इट क्लियर? सो दिस इज व्हाट the image. You can see this is the image distance v. Clear? Okay. So here u is the object distance. So now for second surface के लिए मैं बोलूँगा this is the u, I mean to say object, and this become the image. Once again, for the first surface this is the object, this is the image. For second surface this is the object, this is the image. Is it clear? But the name of this object is not real because real तो यहाँ है. So this become the virtual. Keep it in mind. So that is why in place of u I have written here v1. देखो ये v1 आ गया है ना. And in place of v it is as usual v. And as usual which form ये second surface बना रहा है. तो second surface also have the radius of curvature r2. You see. So I have written here r2. So by combining both the equation we form the length formula. So मैं यहाँ पे लिखूँगा right adding equation 1 and 2. So let me add here. So if I'll add right hand side with the right hand side and the left hand side with the left hand side. तो left hand side में देखो यहाँ पे u2 v1 but minus is there. So I think they will cancel. So तुम्हारा formation हो जाएगा mu1 by u minus plus mu1 by v is equal to, here in the side it is mu2 minus mu1 by r1 plus it is mu1 minus mu2 by r2. This is the formation. Is it clear? Okay. So now you can see, right, after adding mu1 is common. Here mu2 minus mu1, मैंने भी इसको mu2 minus mu1 बनाया. So I think one minus will come. You know well, common लेने से mu2 आगे आ गया तो mu2 के पास माइनस है ना, तो माइनस आ जाएगा. ओके, आफ्टर दैट mu2 minus mu1 इज कॉमन. mu1 को डिवाइड कर दिया एंड दिस फॉर्म, ये जो तुम्हारा है इक्वेशन, ये बन जाएगा बाई 1 by f which you have done in the, you also have done in class 10. ये है लेंस फार्मूला. लेंस फार्मूला में आता है ये 1 by f. So in this way we got this relation. Is it right? And this relation is sometimes also may be written as 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1. So whenever they write mu, try to understand what is the meaning of this. इसका मतलब है कि ये इसका बोल रहा है, यानी कि लेंस की बात कर रहा है. रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स एयर का हम तो कभी फाइंड नहीं करते. सो इफ इट इज, अगर तुम्हारा ये 2 विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू 1 हो सकता है, तो कैसे लिखेंगे इसको? 2 by 1 है ना. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज mu2 by mu1. So I think you have understood clearly, right? This is the relation which is very important, right? Play a role for the convex lens. So dear student, you just see here how we have formed for the concave lens also. Is it right? So concave lens के लिए हम लोग lens maker. This is again the lens maker formula. तो कैसे बनाते हैं इसमें देखो, ये हो गया concave का first surface, right? And this is the object strike at this point. Definitely I will write that m is a point. एक normal line first you take. So here the normal line is coming in this side है ना. r1 तुम्हारा इधर formation होता है. Okay. Now what happened here? We know that this is the main ray है ना. And in the tensor always it's bent toward the normal. तो toward the normal मतलब इसके अंदर जाएगा. So let me draw this. Is it right? Let me draw this and it's, so इसका जरूरत नहीं है, right? Okay, this is the normal line. We just clear it. This is the normal line. Okay, and it is moving in this way, and it strike on the surface. फिर से वो क्या कर रहा है? Second surface में वो strike कर दिया. Okay, after striking on the second surface, you draw a normal line. चलो एक normal line मैंने बना दिया. This is at here. This is C2. Now, if this is the main ray and normal, you know well, in the rear it is away from the normal, है ना? तो मेरे ख्याल से इसका अवे कहाँ जाएगा? इसका अवे भी मेरे ख्याल से इधर जाएगा, है ना? सो जस्ट सी, ये आके यहाँ पे स्ट्राइक कर रहा है. सो दिस इज तो दिस इज द फर्स्ट बेंडिंग लाइन. तो अगर मैं इसको भी अगर देखूं तो ये इधर आ गया एज व्हाट, एज यू नो I1, बट दिस इज द मेन बेंडिंग फ्रॉम द सेकेंड सरफेस. सो ये फॉर्म हो गया यहाँ पे एज ए I. तो ये हो गया तुम्हारा कॉन्केव लेंस. इज इट क्लियर? दिस इज द कॉन्केव लेंस. आई थिंक इट्स वेरी क्लियर. इज इट राइट? ये हो गया तुम्हारा यहाँ सरफेस आ गया. यू कैन सी दिस इज द मेन. मैं इसको थोड़ा सा फिर से बना देता हूँ इसमें. राइट, लेट मी ड्रॉ इट क्लियरली. इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट विद द हैंड्स. सो यू ऑलवेज यूज द स्केल, बिकॉज स्केल हमेशा वो परफेक्टनेस देता है. ये हो गया. दिस इज द clear. So try to understand this is. Here for writing scripts are always same. You can take it as X. This is what P1. This is definitely Y. You know. For here surface also same. It is what P2, and at the middle it is P. Once again from here to here, O से लेके P तक इसको तुम U ही बोलोगे. From I1 से लेके ये हो जाएगा तुम्हारा V1. From I it is V. Since no need of writing sign convention, so मेरे ख्याल से script of writing will be the same. इसमें कोई difference नहीं आएगा. But this is what R1. ये R1 हो गया, and from here it is what R2. This is your R2. So only the diagram is little different. Otherwise, all the things are same. You can check. थोड़ा सा मैंने डायग्राम को दिखा दिया इसमें क्लियरली. यू कैन सी